Paul Harold here with Sons of Speed, and today we are here with the all-new 2018 BMW X3 to give you our preview drive first impressions. Because I happen to be a current owner of a 2016 BMW X3, I'm going to base this review by comparing the differences between the old and new models and focus in on the improvements. First off, the new X3 is larger. In fact, the wheelbase has been stretched nearly 2 inches for more interior and storage room. The exterior has adapted the design theme from the newer X1 model, giving it a more muscular stance. New hexagonal LED marker lights and LED fog lamps have been added as well, and the back now has a larger rear window spoiler that helps the car achieve a best-in-class 0.29 drag coefficient. For performance, the new X3 keeps the same 2.0 turbo inline 4-cylinder, but gets a slight bump in power to 248 horsepower. The upgraded engine option gives you the 3.0-liter turbo inline 6-cylinder with 355 horsepower. So now that we went over some of the specs, let's see how the all-new 2018 BMW X3 is on the road. Yeah, so acceleration feels about the same. I really don't think there's much of a difference.
Yeah, it's not blowing you away.
No, and this is not the larger engine version, so it's not going to, but you know, it's decent. It's got good power for passing on the expressway.
It wants to go about a third of the way and then come back.
Okay, I think it's. No, hold on. Okay, so you just go.
Instead of pressing it, yeah, okay.
Go back.
Well, it takes a very intelligent person to show a very unintelligent person how to use it.
No, it takes somebody who already has one.
Wow.
Oh, it goes. Yeah, it goes. No, this actually is much bigger than the current model. It goes back probably another 8 or 9 inches for sure.
Yeah, the entire roof is essentially glass, and you have this little bar here that lets you vent right here. But that's nice.
The handling and the ride are classic X3. You're not going to see any real differences between the current model and the new car. It's very, very similar. So in a way, they didn't mess with a good thing. They just kept it all the same. What they did improve, obviously, was more digital layouts, a little bit more room, and more features. I don't know if a lot of this is standard now, or you're still paying through the teeth to get them. But that's one thing where German cars kind of really can mess you up. Is the prices seem to be good, you know, as with nothing on them. But once you start adding in all of your all the things that you want, all of a sudden the price balloons to the stratosphere.
You do get BMW's joystick shifter. You get a electronic parking brake.
You have an auto hold system, which is from the current model as well.
Yep, and you get current iDrive, which is so much better than the old.
Yeah, and this one actually, from what I can see now, is more intuitive, actually, because when you turn it, it actually has like the categories listed. You're not really just looking all on the left side to see the little icons, and everything's kind of spelt out for you. So that's nice. The other things that I'm noticing is just the seats, I think, actually might feel a little bit better than the current ones, just as far as the overall comfort. But they're pretty close. I wouldn't say it's a leaps and bounds different. Maybe just a little tweak better. But braking is an improvement over the current one. The brakes grab instantaneous. The current one's got good brakes, but they did step it up a notch on this one. I can feel it right away. As soon as you touch it, I mean, the car just stops.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. And that's always a good thing. Very confidence inspiring. Especially on the higher speeds. The heads-up display has more colors, more things going on. It tells you the speed limit as well as when you surpass it, which I haven't done yet, wink wink, but it does turn red temporarily, you know, until you get back to the regular speed.
You get more interior room, a little bit bigger exterior. I love this panel roof. I love that manufacturers are actually incorporating these more and more and more these days, because it just, for a car like this, for a family, you know, SUV, it actually does enhance the experience for everybody in the car, especially if you have backseat passengers. It just opens up the car, even though it's just a glass roof. It makes it feel so much airier.
Overall, if you have a current X3, this is not something that you want to immediately trade up to, because it's good, it's improved, but it's not a huge step up. However, if you don't have an SUV or you're looking for a new SUV, this is definitely something you want to put on your list. Great handling, great ride, good acceleration, great brakes, and just very quiet, serene, just a nice highway cruiser and grocery store getter. So this has been Paul
And Brendan
with Sons of Speed. Thanks for watching.